to get on here and chop some game up with me. You guys know I've been trying to bring different content. We've been going live with sports. We've been talking about marketing. But, a few days ago, I made a big announcement on Builderall, which is a company that, my homeboy, what side are you on? To this side, initially definitely introduced me to. And I was able to dive head first in. And then 3 years later, I was able to reach ambassador status, which he's already been an ambassador. And I've been able to be, get added to the leadership, which in my mind is extremely, extremely big, especially from people in our community. The fact that, a lot of these companies are the barrier to entry, don't know how we get online. So the fact that we have some representation that can kind of lead the way to show us how we can go in here and get to these digital bags, how we can go in here and create a digital economy for ourselves. And yeah, man, I'm just excited. So I just wanted to get on here so we could chop up some game. You guys don't understand how much game we chop up behind the scenes. So we kind of just want to take what we talk about behind the scenes and bring it to you guys up front and kind of show you some real life case studies, some real life results, some real life things that you can take home today. If a lot of you guys were looking to, earn an income online or, build the economy online in this crazy, crazy time. So I'm Rod Thriva. You guys know I'm about thriving mind, body, and spirit. I got my boy Suess Villiano over here. You know what I mean? I'm excited for you guys to feel our energy tonight. So if you guys know me, you know my energy, and Suess, you know his energy, and we don't do it enough. But when we get to combine on some like Super Saiyan Goku twins, you know what I mean? It's always magic. So I'm gonna let my boy speak and say his piece, and then we just gonna chop up some game for y'all tonight.
Man, first and foremost, bro, I have to give it back to you. Honestly, man, it's crazy because I didn't even understand what a yin and yang was until I found you, bro. So the accolades you gave me for me bringing the platform to you, I did my job, and now everything is through you because you're the mastermind, man. You're the person that really helped me to even see really what we had. Like I knew what we had, I knew it was going to be big. I had tons of belief. I was convicted, but it really took for a brain like yours to come put it into play for my thoughts to be confirmed. Like, oh, okay, wait, yeah, this thing is real, man. So, not to go into too much about me. Everybody who does know me knows I'm a serial digital plug. Anything that deals with smartphones or the computers. Honestly, the old heads may say I'm lazy, but I'm smart money. I'm looking for ways to save your time and still give you the freedom and still create the income. And this platform that we found is the Omega. It's the Mecca. And I don't want to go into too much because I know if this is your first time here, the crazy part, when I told Ra about this, I was just hoping. I'm like, man, I hope he can see what I see. And this was years ago when we ain't have quite the nothing that the world can actually have at their disposal right now.
Think about it. Like you said, that was years ago. So now we're finally coming on board. And we're finally out here in the open. You guys understand, this is not something new that we're bringing to the table. If anything, we done brought a lot of other stuff to the table. But the thing that we really should have brought, I'm not even gonna say should, because shout out to the company for growing and allowing us to even say, we do push this thing. Are they going to be able to handle, the type of traffic, type of people that we bring? And now with, the new release of the new systems 4.0, now we're on 4.0. We've been in since 1.0. It's no doubt that can we take someone who maybe is a beginner and teach them the things that they need to know to thrive online. So once again, when you hit me up 3 years ago, you knew it was a game changer. I don't think we quite knew how much of a game changer that it was going to be. But, I still remember the phone call. You like, yo, bro, I got something. And you know how you get, and you don't get like that for everything. So this is one of the tools of the many tools, because we know that you're the plug, and this is the reason why I love you, because I have a laundry list of tools and things and stuff that Suess gives me that I just add to my list, and when I'm ready, I know that I can get there. So when it comes to being the plug, he's absolutely the plug, but it's a certain energy that you had when it came to this tool, and I've known you since I've been about 6 or 7 years old. So the fact that you were that excited, and I was partial to the tool that I was using, and I had to check it out, and I'm grateful that you even had the foresight. You know what I mean? So you like one of the unsung heroes of Builderall. People don't even know that some of this stuff wouldn't even be possible if it wasn't you advocating on the back end. So, you know, I definitely appreciate, you know, just you as a person, you always having your ground to the digital era, as I told you. And realistically, like I said, you bring a lot of tools, but you actually introduced us into anyone who's following you and me to a tool that can completely revolutionize and change your life, especially in this digital world that we all find ourselves in. And that if we aren't adapting and learning how to get digital skill sets, if we aren't adapting, learning how to get digital real estate, learning how to acquire and create and own digital assets, you're going to find yourself in a very, very, very tough position.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's crazy because I think we all have that moment in our life where we ask the question, right? The question like, yo, what's my purpose? Like, all right, what am I here? What's next? You know, like that. We all get to that moment in our lives when we ask that question. And this was the question I asked, and this was the answer. Because prior to this, I mean, you know, people that know you've been successful online for about a decade now. 10, 12 years ago, you had already mastered the power of the internet. But for me, you know, it was about 5, 6 years ago when it really, really clicked for me. I was doing everything else. I was corporate America. I was physically exchanging my time for money. You know, I was working more hours thinking that was going to get me more freedom, and it just dug me in a deeper hole. And the question was, all right, yo, what next? Like, what? I've done everything. Source, father, mother, whatever. I've done everything. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? And then I got an email. I don't even know where the email came from. This platform, you know, I was trying another project. I was using another product, totally different platform. And one of my reasons why I was asking the question is because that platform, I was paying $500 for that platform, another $150 for this one, $200 there. So I'm spending all of this money just to try to make money, right? So I'm already in a hole for my business. I knew that, all right, I got to leave the 9 to 5. They're not going to pay me more. He already knows I'm valuable. He can't afford me. I can't work 36 hours in a day because it's only 24. I got to sleep 8. So I was looking for a solution. And then this email came and I opened it. And the only reason why I opened it, Rob, because it was $20. If it would have been $200, $300, I'm like, nah, not in the budget, not a believer. But right. It's crazy how we believe, like how our belief system shifts from things that's given to us. If things come free, we open it up, right? If things are a few bucks, right, we open it up. If it's a whole lot of money, we don't even want to deal with it. I don't know if it's going to work for me. But because it was $20, bro, I clicked it. I saw it. I'm like, wait a minute. Wow. This has everything I'm spending all this money on. Okay, first let me save money. Now I was happy because I had my belief. I was going broke on my belief, but now I'm able to take that money back to put back in myself. So I'm saving like $460. That to me was success off the rip. Once I cut my overhead, I'm like, it's not like I'm not making money. I just ain't making enough, right? So this platform changed my life. And then when I found out that you were a person that was already having success online, the tools that you were using, I'm like, bro, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it. That's exactly how you called me, man. I remember, like I said, you just saying like, yo, bro, you know how you was just like, you know how when you get to the point, sometimes you get so excited, you don't even say nothing. You just be having that quiet and you just be like, bro, I found it, bro. Like, what do you mean? Because you was saying the same thing. You know, we're paying for this tool. We're paying for this company. I was spending, before you even earn income, $200-$300, you're already in the hole. You know, and it wasn't, you know, a lot of these tools didn't give you the freedom. You had to build on these grids and it was super complicated. So the fact that for me, when you showed me this tool, and mind you, you showed it to me, then ran off and disappeared for a few days and just left me in anguish. Like, oh, what the heck? You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to watch videos like, yo, this software really does seem like it does it all. Literally, it builds it all. And all the gaps that I was missing, you know, this tool had. And then the biggest thing, the education level. Like I was telling Shelly the other day, like she doesn't realize all those Shelly Turner marathon trainings from, you know, the 2017 18 days, the Builderall Diva trainings, like that was food for us, getting on there trying to figure out how the system worked, how the buttons work. So the fact that we are where we are today, where everything is just so streamlined, you know what I mean? The company has put so much resources into people like us, the brand ambassadors, to make sure that we have what we need to go out here and spread the word and literally show people how we're bridging the gap, how we're helping you get over the barrier of entry, whether you have a business that you're trying to grow, whether you don't have a business that you're trying to grow, whether you have an idea for that you're trying to turn into income, whether you don't have an idea that you're trying to turn into income, literally how to walk you from novice or intermediate on how the internet works to being a complete expert in this field. And then when you can even move up to positions like us, like, listen, the first time I've ever created a website was pretty much 3 years ago. So just by using this platform and going to the trainings and just showing up, I was able to turn myself into an expert. And not just what I'm saying, other people are now calling me an expert. And that's giving me a skill set that the company couldn't pay me 1,000,000 times to say, hey, we want that skill set back. Because in this age, as long as I have access to a laptop, as long as I have access to the internet, now I have skill sets that I can create my own digital economy. And that's only one of the many ways that you can earn just from using this system.
I think that's the biggest thing for me is, the endless opportunities, because a lot of the things that you need to win online, not even a lot, everything that you need to win online, this platform has. So, think about, if you're promoting somebody, let's say you don't even have your own product, you're hyped about another company. You need a funnel, right? This company, that's what the biggest thing to me was. It was a funnel, it had funnels. So I was excited about that, just making a basic landing page with a button to take you to somebody else's page, right? But then when the fact they said, hold on, we're gonna help you with your email marketing. We're gonna make sure that you can send your emails out, right? Then on top of that, we know that you got these in your hand. We're gonna make sure that you can send text messages out.
All in one place, bro. Like, that structure wasn't new. It was new for us to have it in one place. In one place, one integration, one price. You didn't have to go to all these different platforms. So for us, especially for people who like to build, create, and go, the fact that we didn't have to, I remember, David, you have to install WordPress on every site, and you have like all that takes a lot. Or even with Shopify, every time you create a new store, you have to create a new Shopify account, et cetera, et cether. So the fact that we were able to create these campaigns, to create the email campaigns, to create the SMS campaigns, and remember when you found out about it, everyone in the middle of the night getting texts from Suess Villiano.
Oh yeah, I was the culprit, and it's crazy because once you really use these tools, you find a newfound respect for advertisement. So meanwhile, people are like looking at their phones, like, man, who's this trying to sell me something? I'm like, I got to know because I'm doing the same thing, bro. Like, right. Don't give me your number, because if you give me your number, you're probably gonna end up on one of my text messages. Just give you that disclaimer.
Pennies on the dollar. Like, I remember when you first showed me how much it's costing to send out text message blasts, I'm just like, yo, this is, and the fact that every time there's a new thing that you need to get on, whether it's SMS or browser notifications, if we don't already have it, you already know within a month or two, you look in your back office, then boom, that software is there. I think the game changer tool, though, one of the game changer tools when we added the ability to have the calendar and the booking app, so we didn't have to use another service for that. Like
that's, and I don't want to say that set me off, because I get set off every new tool that they add, but that was the icing on the cake, because I was using Calendly, I was using Square before that, and the fact that I can really just control like my calendar and really your life, because let's be honest, the only reason you get in business is for profit, and you want profit so you can get time freedom, so you can be able to do the things you want to do with the people you want to do when you want to do it, right? So these systems, these tools, this whole platform is designed for you to get time freedom. So once I saw that tool, I'm like, God, I'm sold. I just got to stick to the script. And if you're out there, this is the first time, like, even listening to, this digital world, there's a few things you got to know. First, if you're not online, you are offline, you're dead. Right now we got COVID, so everything is going through the internet. You have to be on the internet if you want your brand to live. We're not going to talk about social media. We're not going to talk about these other different apps. We're talking about the main hub, the main thing, because if you are in a digital airwave, you have a chance of becoming and creating any type of income you want. I don't want to put a cap on there. We're not going to make a promise, but what we can promise is if you are in this space, it's the only way you're going to live. Promise you that.
Yep, and we're actually going to go in a few moments. We're going to talk a little bit more about the tool and different things, but we're actually going to show you guys the tool. So stick around for that. You actually get to see, you know, firsthand what we're talking about, some of the stuff that we're talking about here, and how you guys can go ahead and get started with the company, man. So any of you guys looking to build, man, are you looking to even, like we've been talking before we got on here, the community alone, the fact that you get access to people in the community, the fact that you get access to experts. I know there's a lot of people who are network marketers, people are looking to build their brands. You know, you have this guy right here, Suess Villiano, that you get access to, which a lot of these major companies, I'm not even going to say too much, but those who know where they get their juice, where they get their swag from. You get access to me. I build brands. I design stuff. I design logos. You get access to literally about 30 different leaders that are all experts in different areas. So another thing that I've been excited about is the marketplace. The marketplace, I feel like, is going to be one of those game changers when it comes to just online period, digital period, that they're putting in the marketplace. How do you feel about that?
I love it because you think about, you know, we all got great ideas. We all come up with these good products, but not all of us are good salesmen. Not all of us have money to spend on advertising to sell. And when you're a part of this community, you get to leverage people that, one, already have sales experience, right? They already sold things. But two, you get to leverage the team build, because when you put something into the marketplace, now it's not only you selling it, it's everybody else that's with you able to sell your product for you. And I don't want to take away from anything that's been developed before. I'm not going to take away from brick and mortars, but let's be honest. You know, unless you're a company that started and you got a lot of capital, you don't have money to start a company and pay employees, right? Most people have to start it all by themselves. But if you have the internet, you can leverage something what's called an affiliate, right? An affiliate is somebody that can sell your products for you, and you just give them a percentage of what you make. So most people don't have money to go find an affiliate. Well, you don't need to find affiliates, because if you have a product, you can put it into a marketplace with thousands of affiliates who already know what they're doing. And if your product is lit, that's the easiest way to get into the market. And I'm gonna read one thing that Brittany said right here, because this I was great to say these words, but she said Marie Diamond from The Secret yesterday on her interview said internet and info products for 2021. So let me tell you about info products, right? We're in the age, but before it was EQ, it was before it was what you knew, right? If you knew something, you could be lit, you could get paid, you could make money, you could thrive. But now it's who you are, because everybody has access to the information. So your story, who you are, is the reason why products are selling, the reason why people are joining you. And in order for people to buy into your story, you need a system, because nobody's just going to pop up on a live one time and throw everything at you, right? You need to be everywhere they are, but you also need to have automation. You also need to have a website presence. You need to have a domain. You need to have the basic things that what we're doing right now. You need to have that in place. And this platform has given everybody, and I say everybody because I mean this. We got people right now, Rob, that just got started in our first 60 days. They're already making 4 figures a month residually just by using the tools. Then we have some people that are just sharing the platform and they're making residuals. I myself, you know, it took me 2 years before I even wanted to tell anybody. I told you, right? And I was using it for my clients. And
Listen. We was using it as we was the plugs, and you know where we come from. Sometimes this was like vibranium. So we wanted to like really, you know, it might have been an ego thing, but I felt the same way. Like, yo, we can't tell nobody about it. We got to just use it. So for years, I was just using the tool, not telling people about it. But you know, once again, as we start to get older and maturer, I would say, you know, we start looking at what is it that we really want for ourselves. You know what I mean? And then we came to the conclusion, and we, you know, Suess, we've been going like this about this, really trying to figure out what it is that we want for ourselves. Because sometimes when you accomplish a goal, you get there and you find that that goal is empty, or the thing that you thought that thing was going to give you, you get there and there's nothing there. So you already know, for the past year, especially last year for COVID, we really had some real conversations asking ourselves, what do we want for ourselves? What do we want for our lives? You know, is it to fill the ego? Is it to be driven by all these false accolades? Then you don't have no time. So yeah, you might be moving up in your career. You might be earning more income, but you see your family less. You see your significant other less. You can't even meditate. You can't do this because from top to day, your hours is being owned to somewhere else. Sometimes in even some of our businesses. No offense, some of your businesses, you went from one boss to another boss. Somebody owns your time, even if you have your own business, but you don't have the freedom. And that's what we had to ask ourselves. We wanted to create systems. We wanted to be a part of companies that allowed us to have more money, time, and freedom. So to tie this back into the marketplace, that's what the marketplace allows you to do. If you have an idea, you don't even have to be the expert. So as you're coming in and you're learning on how to be an expert in the digital space, but you are expert at, like my cousin is great at making sneakers. You know, you guys can't see, but over here we have a little sneaker setup where he's spray painting his sneakers. He could take that information from day one, being though he's an expert in sneakers and not an expert in marketing, put that into the Builderall marketplace, then allow all the affiliates and marketers that we do have to promote the product for you. And all you have to do is pay them a commission, an affiliate commission, which you'll happily do because they're doing all the hard work for you. And just like Brenny said, the fact that we're monetizing our ideas, we're monetizing our minds, that means that you pour the time into it one time and then you can get paid from it over and over and over again. So with the digital product, say like if you're charging $50, but then you tell someone, listen, I'll give you 50% commission if you help me sell this thing. And that person is going out on his own volition, him or her. They're doing their own marketing. They're doing their own email blast. They're paying for their own ads. And you don't have to pay for any of that. All you have to do is give them 50% commission of an idea that you already invested your time into. You know what I mean? And this is the day and age that we're in. But the thing about it is that the internet is being organized by, I don't even consider what this company really a digital marketing company. It's almost like a tech company.
Facts. No, that's
like a tech company. Because they're organizing and they're not just creating a way, like Amazon is a marketplace where you could just post up. But does Amazon, are they training their members on how to promote your product like Builderall is doing? Which is literally, we're training our army of affiliates to take the product that's in-house. No more ClickBank, no more CPA, no more, you get what I'm saying? Like even down to a Fiverr gig, because you can even offer services within there, but everyone within that Builderall system gets paid because of that affiliate two-tier system. So listen, we ain't even show you the tools yet.
I was gonna say, yo, just bring up the dashboard just so we can see as we talk. Because I mean, seeing is believing in this world. Unfortunately, a lot of us, you know, some of us, the good was we can believe before we see it, but some people need to see it before they can believe. And once you see this dashboard, you see everything that's here. I mean, honestly, you don't know what you don't know, right? You don't know what you need until you see it, and you're like, okay, that's what I'm missing. So what Builderall, what this platform does is this gives you everything. So to really top off your title, how to build your own digital economy, these tools, this platform arms you with so many ways, over 40 plus ways for you to build your own digital economy. And we're advocate users. We use it on all of our businesses. Any product, any MLM that I've ever joined, I use Builderall. I use this platform on my front page, on my funnel, because if you're out there, you know this, people don't join businesses, people join people. So if you're promoting another company, as you heard Ross saying, you know, people use their own promotional links and things. Like if you're selling something, you need a page for it to be sold on. Like if you look at our names below where it had our .coms, those are our links that has our information, right? So before you can go to a company that you never heard of, you got to get that information from somebody that you know. It's the same as being on the street. You see somebody, hey man, nice sneaks. Where'd you get those from, right? And then they tell you where they got them from, or you're scrolling your timeline. You see something that's cool. That person is the reason why you chose that product. It wasn't the company's name. You didn't just see Polo, you know, and just go and say, you know what, I'm going to go get a product from them. You saw what it was on somebody who influenced you. And if you're smart, you'll have a platform of your own for you to do that. And every time you do, you'll get paid. Smartest money in the world is money that you don't have to wake up and work for.
That is a fact, my brother. So basically what we're looking at here, we're looking at, this is my particular virtual office. Now this is access to, like we mentioned before, Builderall gives you over 40 tools, 40 different tools that you can use to build your brand from scratch, that you can use to help other people build their brands, that you can sit here and educate yourself on. Now you can give yourself a pay raise. Now you can be more of a view to this digital world that we're coming in. So I want to go through a few of the tools and, you know, everything that's kind of back here to give you guys an understanding like why we're so excited about this thing and why we feel like, you know, this company, these tools, the training that's being provided is the training of the future. So first thing that we're going to have, number one thing is going to be a website builder. So this is where we're going to build all of our landing pages, all of our websites, pretty much anything that you need to build to showcase your brand, anything that you need to build when it comes to collecting emails, collecting leads, collecting data. We do all that right here. And to kind of give you an example, you know, how sophisticated the builder is, I'm going to show just a quick site that I was able to build and once again earn income just from using the system and being a product of the product. And we'll let this website load up. But here it is. Here's a complete site able to build for a music artist to help get their brand out there, to help grow what they're trying to do. And I was able to build everything within this system. So she's able to come back here and get people listen to her music, have different slideshows. All these abilities give me right here on this platform. Here's a section where she can show her music videos, YouTube slides. So once again, everything was built into this marketing platform. And then even down to the fact that I'm able to integrate her merch and her e-commerce. And once again, I don't have to go to different websites to actually get the same effect. I'm doing every single thing through one platform. So the website builder is going to give you the ability to create literally your wildest dreams. Now we do have tons of templates that go here, which I can show you in a second, but literally I sit back here, take all my sites, and as I allow my imagination to take over, and I'm literally able to create things that come to my mind, and I'm actually able to earn an income from it. The second tool that is going to be a funnel builder. Now, we talked about this all the time, the power of having a sales funnel, the power of having a system. Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And I kind of modified it a little bit. I said, if you don't find a way to earn money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So that's what setting up a proper system or a proper funnel is going to allow you to do. It's going to allow you to create something that can be your silent salesman, that can be your educator. So while you are asleep, you can actually get people transacting and exchanging that energy with your business. That's going to allow us to do it with the funnel builder. Now, one of my favorite tools is going to be our autoresponder. So once again, no more MailChimp, no more ActiveCampaign, no more all these other complicated softwares, all within one program. We're going to have every single software you're going to need to grow your business. So we know the fortune is in the follow-up. And if you didn't know, the fortune is in the follow-up. And I always preach, you're going to have at least 5 to 7 touches of a product before you're going to get someone to make a buying decision. The problem is that I see a lot of people doing, you're trying to, I don't want to use the language I was going to say, but you're trying to swing. Say it. You're trying to bust your nut a little too fast. You know, you got to slow down. You got to take your time. Most people are not going to buy your product as soon as they see it. They're going to need a chance to have a follow-up. This is why we build our landing pages. We connect our landing pages to our autoresponder. So now that we can follow up with you. Now, another tool.
But to piggyback on what you were saying with that is, let's think about it. If you tell somebody, you jump in somebody's DM and they're not prepared for you to come there, right? And you're sending them something about that you want them to buy and that they haven't thought of, they can't even, like, psychologically, you can't even accept that because it wasn't your great idea, right? We don't like to be sold, especially not on social media, especially not without being probed, right? And with this tool, this system, there's 4 things you really need. First, you need a product or service, right? Then the second, you need a place to sell it. It could be a brick and mortar, which is obsolete. COVID, everything is shut down right now or shutting down. So you need a digital real estate, which is a funnel or a website. Then you need automation because what Rod said, 5 to 7 exposures, that's the bare minimum. You think about everything you bought right now. Nobody has bought anything the first time they thought of, like the iPhone, right? You didn't never just not see an iPhone. If you put in front of you, says, hey, I'm buying that. You tested it out on somebody else's, you used it, you walked into the store, you played around with it, right? That idea took time to grow on you. So unless you want to be a person that's messaging everybody every day, which some people do, and it works for some people, right? We want to teach you a smarter way to do it. So you need automation. So the third thing is you need a system. You need a product, you need a place to sell it, you need a system, and then you need the right people looking at what you're doing. So all of this stuff that you're seeing right here, I mean, Rob, we can go into it. It was crazy because you showed your website, and I just want, he don't brag about himself enough, y'all, but I will. This man is insane with design. He does it from scratch. He does it blank, with a blank template. Sometimes I'm like, bro, let me just be in your head for a second. Let me see how you create that. But if you're somebody that doesn't even have a beginning, there's templates. There's thousands of websites built. Now, look, I'll give you a tip away. That was me. My agency, I built my agency off of getting templates that's already made, putting somebody's logo on it, and reselling it to them. So this platform, I'm sorry, Rod, I just wanted to
listen, let's go.
system, and then also to give you your accolades, bro, because y'all ain't seen nothing. That was just one site. This man has digital real estate like no other. If he doesn't do anything tomorrow, all of his stuff is already built. His houses are ready to be sold or rented right now.
And digital real estate, you already know we got a course, so we're gonna have something coming out on that too. So to get back to the tools that Suess was saying, you know, the 3 strategies that we're gonna need. This is kind of why I'm covering this, so you guys can understand on what it takes to actually prosper and earn online. So we talked about this tool earlier, which we were talking about the booking app, and I'm just gonna go ahead and actually go into this. This is one of my favorite apps right here. So I know that a lot of people are into, you know, you have a barber, you have a hair business, you have some sort of consulting business. And the hardest part is trying to get people booked onto a calendar. So with this, we actually have a brand new program. Well, it really is not brand new. It's crazy how fast time go. When did this drop? Like in April of last year, bro?
Yeah, I think it was April. Yep,
right.
4.0.
Which is our Builderall booking app. So now we're able actually to create a brand new calendar depending on what you need. So here, consultation, you define your opening hours, your customers get to choose the time they attend. So it'll tell you what this one is used for: individual mentoring, aesthetic services, if you're a hairdresser, a barbershop, manicure, makeup, consultations. You can schedule an event. Now, this is going to be powerful because just with COVID and all the quarantine restrictions, a lot of us are having to find different ways to still deliver the same information, but deliver it online. And I didn't even get a chance to mention that Zoom integration is automatically on here. So once you set up your calendar, you can have all your trainings, all your meetings, everything already automated, sent to your prospect, and then they can attend and pay for it all through with the calendar right here. So I'll just select this just so that you can see, and we'll just do a quick little test. I really think that this tool is powerful, and I think that for a lot of people, it'll definitely help you if you would be able to add your schedule, your consultation, your pricing, and attach it to a calendar on your website, and then allow people to book. So we have here title. We'll put the description. This is a test calendar. I think this software is worth the price of admission to the whole thing
by itself.
Absolutely.
By itself. You know what you said earlier, exposures. The name of the game, if you're in business, is about being in front of your customers, your potential clients, you know, the people that are interested in your product. And if you really want to go a step above, you want to get on the phone with them. You want to get on a Zoom call. You want to get in their face. If you're a barber, right, you want to schedule an appointment to hold them to that commitment so you can follow. If you're a teacher, you want your children to come to your students to come to your classroom, right? So you need to schedule a time, no matter what the event is. It could be a physical event. You still want that schedule. You still want somebody to commit to that time because that shows they're serious.
Yes, sir. So I can type in how to build your brand. I can select the host, which is me, which would be me. This training will show you how to build your own brand. And I can just select the days that I want, to do my trainings. I can come here, I can select the hours, I can select the times, I can select the available dates. So even if I put my calendar, I'm available this day, not available this day. I can select my subscribers if I want to have it, you know, unlimited people, 25 people, whether this session is reoccurring or not. I can block particular dates. So if I know that I wanted to go on vacation and I needed to get off these days, I can have everything automated back here. So people can, like Sue said, the power of being able to book, the power of being able to get someone on the phone. We have all that right here within the booking app, and I'm going to show you. Let's see if I can do a calendar that's already done. Here we go.
I like how sleek it is, man. It's so, and on your app, if you add it to your home screen as the app, oh my God. It's one of my apps to look at.
Yeah, so I could literally just set my calendar here. They'll be able to click join, and then right here, everything's automated. So mind you, collecting the lead, collecting the information. Okay, I'll show you this other part too, because this is what we can do. Let me go back and go to my calendars. Because on that lead form, we could put whatever information that you need to put on there. So depending on whatever industry that you have, you can completely customize what they're filling in. I know that a lot of people are asking for that about about the fields. And if I needed to add a new field, I can add one right here, and then it'll give me a whole bunch of drop downs. So if you had different ones where it's multiple choice, where there was a few different options, you can create all that within your booking app. And then once again, the automation, the power that you can do all your follow-up, your integrations directly from one back office, guys. Like I said, this tool alone, in my mind, is worth the price of admission to the entire software.
And right, and it's something that I think Brittany's even talking about it, but they even integrated text messages. So not only once you schedule, somebody schedules, they click, they fill out the information, they're going to get an email, but they're going to get a text message too. They'll get a text message 15 minutes before your call or your appointment is scheduled. So you're living your life, right? You set this thing up one time and you have essentially a virtual assistant that's going to handle all of the delegation for you right here. That one tool alone.
And this really is, this tool, you said a virtual assistant, the whole tool within itself is a virtual assistant. Literally, like this tool allowed me to have, I used to have several people. I used to have different VAs work for me. This tool literally allowed me to fire everyone. And I became the whole agency just by myself, just from leveraging, the tools that's within here. And speaking of virtual assistants, we had that as well. So even, I know a lot of times it gets overwhelming with some of these tools. There's a lot of things back here. The beautiful part I like about Builderall is that they covered everything. So even if you didn't know where to go, we have a knowledge base, and we just have a regular start here button where you can sit here and you can talk to the Builderall assistant and basically tell them what you're trying to do. My goal here is to build the tools for my own business. My goal is to become an affiliate, like which we talked to you guys about earlier on how powerful it was to become an affiliate. Depending on what you want to do, all you have to do is tell the virtual assistant, and it's going to walk you through everything that you need to do. I need a quick overview of the platform. I need to see what it can do. I need a complete list of tools. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. No other company, when it comes to just not giving you a tool, but to give you the education on top of it. You're not finding this anywhere else in with other company. Even if you didn't want to come back here and use the tools, but you just wanted to come back here and learn the education. We have every field covered. We have digital marketing for network marketers. We have digital marketing for local business. We have digital marketing for physical products. If you're trying to do a product launch, if you have an information product, we have digitalmarketer.com full stack marketer certification. So any skill set that you want to know, you can get it for pretty much pennies on a dollar compared to where you would pay for it anywhere else. Email marketing, literally, like I can go on and on and on as far as not even the tools, but the training in the community that we have on top of the tools. And as you see, me and Suess, we're right here. We're brand ambassadors for the company, and we're here educating, and we're here ourselves on top of what they have, just going the extra mile to make sure people know about the company. So this is the kind of atmosphere, this is the kind of culture that we have within the Builderall family, within the Builderall community. And once again, we have our links there. So if you guys want to get, connected with us, you can hit up Suess, you can hit me up, we can point you in the right direction. We're not getting off just yet, but just to show you guys everything that we have back here, and we're just getting started. If I had to come back here and show you all the apps that we actually have back here, this would be a 5 or 6 hour marathon training. And shout out to Shelly. We were just talking you up early. I see you in the chats where we talked about your marathon training. So once again, guys, these are all the apps that we have access to. If you needed WordPress, you have that. You needed a chat builder, we have that. Some of us are doing webinars. We have webinar feature, e-learning. I'm in the process of creating my first e-learning course. A lot of us are educators, e-learning. Now, Suess, we talked about this earlier, our app builder. Now, you're one of the few people, you and Shelly, that I know that actually successfully went through the whole process of not publishing one, but multiple apps to the Play Store and multiple apps to the App Store. Another thing too, bro, I didn't even get a chance to tell you that we've been talking about upgrading our PWA abilities, which I know that you're in love with now. But if you could just speak to the second, the power of creating an app and some of the things that you've been able to do, getting the stuff published to the Play Store and the Apple Marketplace.
So for me, man, I don't even know how I got to this world. It was really Builderall. Once I saw that the websites were there, once I saw that the app builder, I'm like, wait a minute, let me just try this tool out, because normally I know they charge 10 to 50 to hundreds of thousands of dollars for app creation. So here it is right in my back office. Let me click on it. I clicked on it. Took me probably like an hour to watch little tutorials, and I built my first app within 3 hours. It was my own app. It's still in the Play Store right now, but the importance of it, right? I'll tell you a few reasons why you want a mobile app, or what Rod said, PWA, progressive web app. The reason why you want a link that can turn into an app is for brand awareness, right? You want your brand, your product, your service, whatever you have, you want it to be on somebody's homepage, on their app screen so they don't forget about you. Because let's be real. If you open up your web browser right now, there's 200 to 300 tabs probably open, undeniable. And there's very few people that have one thing on their tab, right? And then not to take it even higher, but if you have social media and then somebody is trying to access what you have, you get lost. So with apps being on the home screen, you are brand associating yourself like no other. You're putting yourself right there. Every time they open their phone, they're going to see you, right? So that was one of the important things. But then second, the other important thing about apps is it's habits. It's habitual habit. People pick up their phone, right? There's triggers. Facebook, you see a little notification, ding, you're going to open your phone up. You don't even know what it is. You don't know if it's a message. You don't know if it's you have no idea, but that trigger. So push notifications was the next biggest thing. If you're a brand, right, you want to be in front of people. What better way to be in front of them than popping up at the top of their screen and you being right there with your message, your incentive, your offer, your congratulations. So push notification was really big. And then the third thing that I knew had to be the biggest thing that people would capitalize off of is in-app purchases, right? Because when people are on social media, they're on there to socialize. Nobody's on Facebook or Instagram to buy. Well, some people do click the buy button, but most of the time they're going through Amazon, they're going through Google. So if you've established your brand as a product, that's something they want. When they open it up, they're coming to do one thing. They're coming to interact. They're coming to buy into your offer. So once I knew this, it was a no-brainer for me. It's like, man, let me just start building out more apps that look like websites. And I'll send these links to people. They can just add it to their home screen. Or if they got a phone, which all of us do, you can scan the QR code and the app's going to pop up right on your phone right then and there. So that's one of the easiest ways we were able to not only launch multiple products, but launch our own brands, because now, we're sitting on somebody's home screen, whether they open it or not.
And literally, as we're talking, we're showing you guys, even though we haven't really gone into some of the tools, but we're showing you how we're able to build our own digital economy. Every tool that we're showing you can give you the ability to earn a full-time income just from using that tool, even down to the most basics of tools. Because once again, even if you're not implementing into your own business, there are other people who need these services. There are people who are begging. There are people who do not have the time. So that's who we're looking for. We're looking for the DIY. We're looking for the people who do have the time, people who do understand in 2021, I was about to say 2020, what the skill sets are. What are going to be the things that take you to the next level? What are going to be the assets that you can build and that you can create, that you can offer to others that will allow you to get through to this whole digital space, this whole new digital space that we find ourselves in. So we're going to get back to the get back, and we're going to just continue where we left off. Okay. This is another tool right here that I've been super excited about. Let me get us right. Is the video hosting tool. So let me get this screen back. Now, once again, a lot of people are having problems with getting, they can't say certain things on YouTube, or you're getting put off, or even if you are hosting your videos on YouTube, a lot of times when that video is over, they like to show you other people's content. So it's not exclusive. Or if you're trying to have a piece of content that you do want to, someone can still share that link. We have our own video software back here to where you can come back here and upload your videos. Not only can you upload your videos, but you can look at the view count. You can see who watched what. Hold on one second. There we go. You can see who watched what. Let me go to the stats. Here we go. 25%, 25% of 50%, 50%, et cetera, et cetera. I can literally see whether my videos are being effective. I can see who's watched in the past 24 hours, in the past month, the total views. So I'm able to see all my stats, and then I can lock my videos down to whatever server they're on. So if I wanted it to be private, like some of these videos are only for members in different industries that I'm in, I can have it to where my videos are private, my videos are locked, and I'm on my own server. So I don't have to worry about no downtime. I don't have to worry about people taking down my content or flagging my content. I can pretty much own my content and control my content and put privacy on it. So once again, yet another tool that we have access to, which is just ridiculous.
Funnel Club.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the Funnel Club. And the last kind of thing I want to show you guys is the magazine editor. Yes, literally, we have a magazine editor in here as well. This is one of the magazines that I was working on. You can literally create a flip book for your brand, and you can give the person, I'm literally doing this with my mouth, the digital book So this is me experimenting with this tool, with this platform right here, and creating digital books. You can embed YouTube, you can embed links. Actually, one of our brand ambassadors and leadership members, Jackie, she built her entire brand just coming back here and making books for her cake business, and she's able to pretty much blow her brand out the water, just from being able to build digital assets like this and being able to deliver that to her future prospects. It's going to establish more branding. It's going to establish an authority. So once again, with the digital magazine builder, and you can turn this into PDFs and create your ebooks back here as well. So literally crazy amounts of tools. So I'm going to get back to us real quick and tell me how y'all feeling out there. Let me look at some of these comments.
Bro, I am blown away because
before we get into the funnel
comments, and you know, people know what's up. You know, people know that this platform is something that's needed, and if you don't know, it's not your fault, because right, you don't know what you don't know. But once you do, this platform saves you all of the heartaches, all of the pain, all of the money. Right, that was the biggest thing for me. Like I said, was the money, because when you're trying to run a business as a business owner, if you don't have a lot of funding, you don't start off with a lot of capital, you scrape your way to the top. You want to use the most cost efficient products to help get you to the top, right? And this platform, the video hosting alone, right? I don't want to say any names. I don't want to discredit any other platforms, because here's one thing I will say. I love CEOs, anybody that comes up with an idea and is strong enough to put it out there into the marketplace. So I won't down any other platforms, but there's some platforms that for the video hosting alone, it was $500 a month. $500 a month for that one tool, which we have in the back office right now. For the email marketing, I was paying $89 a month for the one tool, which we have in the back office. For the app builder, it was $300 a month. Actually, no, it was $500 a month to be able to make unlimited. It was $300 to be able to make one app. So It was $500 a month to even be able to own the app agency. And for those that's out there, if you ever want to get into checking this information, go on Google, type in how much does an app designer make? How much does a web designer make? How much does an SEO or video hosting manager make? You can type in all of these different these titles, and you'll see that these are all 5, 6, and 7-figure careers based off of just learning the skill set. So all of the tools that people are making 5, 6, and 7 figures with are right here in one place. It's crazy.
And just to speak to that, like I went from someone who didn't have no web design experience to now I can easily charge starting at $2,000 to $2,500 for a web design. So this is what I'm trying to say. The skill sets is so valuable. Now that puts me in a position, I know at any time, because we know how valuable web design, we know how powerful landing page design, we know how powerful funnel building. And any time, and you already know how it is when you start to have these superpowers. So you can get lazy. You can see your account kind of dipping down because you already know all you got to do is turn up, click a few buttons and click a few apps, and that income is coming right back in. So it might sound crazy, but then you have to find other things to motivate you outside of money. How many people want to feel like that? Can I get an amen? This is what these digital skill sets get you to, where now you know how to earn money so easy. You understand how the internet works. You understand how to set up these smart systems. That the fact now you have to, it might sound crazy, right? It might sound crazy until you find yourself in a position where you understand how to earn it and how simple it is, that you're going to need some bigger motivators like making an impact or doing something in your community, other things to drive you, to really push you to spread these messages. So that's kind of where we are in our lives with it. You know, I've been doing this now for 15 years in the game. Suess, how long you been in the game now? 6, 7 years, something like that now?
7, 8. I've lost track, bro. At this point now, time is flying so fast, but back then it seemed like it took forever for a day to go by.
Yeah, a lot of the personal stuff that we wanted to do, we did. Now we understand it's about duplication. Now we understand it's about leverage. Now we understand, you know, to a certain degree, it's about money, time, and systems. So now we're kind of switching our focus to where we're looking for other people who we can create like us. We're looking for other people who we can turn into digital brand builders. We can show people how to get and earn this money online. We can show you how to have more money, time, freedom in your life. And Builderall actually even has a system just for that. This is why I wanted to come back here and just kind of, you know, segue into that so that we can get you guys to understand even if you don't have something that you want to build yourself, or even if you do have something to build, but it's still not giving you the money time freedom. Maybe you're a barber, maybe you're a hairdresser. I'm not saying these things are wrong, but these are things where you actually have to attach your time to money to get these things done, because it requires your actual presence. Builderall has allowed us the way to not only monetize by learning the tools, but monetize a whole different way by recommending the system, by recommending the software, by becoming another way, a product to your product, and becoming an affiliate like we talked about before. So the fact that we can get on this system, we can use this system, we can use it to build our own brands, but now you could put yourself in a position to earn passive income, to earn reoccurring income, and to even earn Bitcoins. Yes, we said Bitcoins, which is one of the most underrated things of this entire platform that people are going to start getting familiar with as we continue.
They don't have no choice. They're not going to have any choice. Not going to have any choice.
Right. So
this is the only platform that I've been involved with that not only provides you with all the ways to earn, you can earn anywhere you want to, right? But after you earn, they'll pay you out in the currency of your choice. And I'm a big cryptocurrency advocate. I've been preaching it, for years now. And all of my income that comes from this company, I pay myself out in cryptocurrency. So that means what I had 6 months ago, if you guys are watching Bitcoin, is now even higher than it was at that moment. So my dollar is actually working for me. That's the next thing, is, once you make money, what are you going to do with the money? Because some of us here have already made money, right? So we're not saying that we're limiting it to the people that are trying to make it. Some have already made money. It's what are you going to do after you make the money? And this platform gives you the best option. It gives you a way to pay yourself in a currency that's moving on its own without you, whether you like it or not. So I'm blown away at the fact that they even have it, because I didn't think they were going to do it. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this real? I had to wait for Ra. I'm like, Ra, did you try it out yet? I was like, did you try it yet, bro?
Listen,
we good? Okay.
All right. So we have a quick question, which kind of is going to segue into what we were about to talk about anyway. But this is from Kurt. Kurt said, what are your best practices to create income quickly with the tools? Just getting an MBA makes you no money. What would you recommend to get income flow quickly? So once again, there's a multitude of ways. I could tell you, my first week that I got started with the tool, I was just trying to build stuff for people. Literally every person that I knew, I was trying, because the biggest thing is, Kurt, is that you're trying to get a result, right? And it's hard to market things just by telling people what you can do versus having something. So the easiest thing that we tell people is to either build something for yourself or build someone for something or someone that you know. Don't get too caught up in the asking of the money and the price right away, because you're just trying to get those first couple wins. You're trying to get comfortable. You're trying to, have something that you can show to someone. Now, even though I wasn't worried about the income, what I found happened, even by me doing some designs for family, they were so appreciative on how dope that it came out, that they were some of my first early customers just by reaching out to my personal network and the people that I knew. And the other way, once again, Kurt, and let me make sure. Okay, so you said BA recommended for getting income. Okay, so I'll make sure that you didn't say make income, because the first thing I like to tell people is that we can't make money. The money's already made, and you guys are gonna hear me say this all the time. The government, that's their job. Bitcoin, crypto, Satoshi, whoever, someone's job, they make it. Our job is to earn it. Our job is to accumulate it. So once you have that type of mentality, and then you look at all the tools that we have within the Builderall ecosystem, now your understanding is, how can I help bridge the gap for someone else? How can I help someone else get over a resistance? How can I help someone get over a problem that they're having within their business, within their brand? And a lot of that times is putting stuff out there, putting out information, seeing who raises their hand, putting out value like we're doing to the community, seeing who raised their hand. And then you're showing them how to get over their barrier to entry. I said this on another call, is that, you don't really have to be an expert. You just have to know how to get a certain result that someone else does not. So just think about this alone. How many people do not know how to build a landing page and connect that landing page to an autoresponder, because maybe there's 5 different websites they have to go to, and that part is overwhelming. So just by you creating a video, by saying, hey, this is how you create a landing page and connect it to your email, and showing them the tools that you're using to do that is enough alone that you're going to start to get interest. So the biggest thing that I can say is to go out, get a result, then market and show that result. And that's the best way I can say getting started. And I'll let Suess get a couple seconds in, and then we'll move on to the goody to answer that question.
So really, just to piggyback off what you said, Rob, the best practice, there's 2 ways you can look at this, right? If you're somebody that already has a product you want to bring to the marketplace, you already have this idea, right? Then that's what you're going to do. You're going to use this platform to help you get that product, that idea to the marketplace. If you don't have something already, then you're going to use this product, this platform, because the affiliate side is amazing. This company pays you to let others know about it, right? And that's both my income streams come from both sides. I use the platform to build websites for my clients, which I'll give you a hint. You can go on Yelp, go to the bottom of whatever niche you want, and find companies that don't have websites. You can offer a website to them, right? So you can use this to build for them, or you can share this company because this company has everything already built for you. They already have the websites. They already have the layouts. And a thing that I just said on one of my calls, Rob, was the 3 C's, you know, to keep it real simple. You have to create, capture, and convert. So you got to create content, which Rob was saying. You have to tell somebody something, whether it be a video, whether it be a social media post, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're running paid ads. You have to create something to trigger somebody's attention. But then after you trigger their attention, you have to capture their information. So a lot of that information, you don't even need a full website. You can use something what we call a funnel, which is a basic page that shares a little bit and asks them for a little bit. And then after that, you want to convert them, whether it be convert them to a paid customer, a paid client. And like I said, this platform really provides you the opportunity to do both ways, whether it be your product or what Rob's about to show you, which I believe is the biggest thing, because not only is it major for you to have these tools, but your ceiling, your cap is unlimited when you look at these tools. Because let's say you're a barber, Kurt, let's say you know a beautician, let's say you know a landscaper, let's say you know a fisherman, right? All of these different entities, all of these different people out in the world have these great ideas that they need to bring to the marketplace. They just don't know how. Builderall in itself gives you all of the tools, not only for you, but for you to take to somebody else and hand it to them. And the crazy thing is, you can charge whatever you want for using it.
Yep. So basically what we're looking at is another way that you can earn with the company right here, which is what Suess just said, is just by becoming an affiliate company. So we have a program called the Funnel Club. So like the biggest thing is, Kurt, is it's easy to drive the attention. A lot of people struggle with setting up all the stuff that we're talking about behind the scenes, setting up the landing page, setting up the follow-up, setting up the system. But when you become an affiliate within this company, they give it all to you. They do over 400 different ways capture leads, to capture information, and to capture people into your business. And they do all of the follow-up for you, literally for you, even down to where they provide you with the social media graphics that you're going to need to promote your business. They provide you with all of the training that you're going to need to promote your business. So even if you're looking, let's get into some of the funnels so that you can see.
I'm gonna say, bro, let's go into one of the niche funnels, and then let's look at the Builderall premium funnel. Because Kurt, if you're just getting started, you don't have a product or idea, this is the first place I'm going to. I mean, what good would a digital marketing company be, a digital platform, if they didn't give you the tools to market the digital platform?
Absolutely. So literally what we're looking at is all the tools that you would need out here and being an expert. So even if you did not have the information that you need to have, that's okay. All you have to do is identify who you're trying to target, and literally you can sit this information for them. There's tons of Facebook groups. There's Club app. There's tons of meetup groups. There's different places where you can go and you can find different companies that are in different industries, and you can literally give them a free system. Let's say like this. This is for nutritionalists. Let's look at this funnel right here. I'm gonna go paste it in. This is what you get access to when you become an affiliate with the company. Literally this page, attention nutritionalists. Have you been struggling to find new clients lately? How would you like a machine to bring you new clients? Literally, they give you the entire marketing system to attract clients in different industries. And once they come up here and sign up, they give them the same marketing system. And when they actually become a member, you get paid your commissions. And we have 2 different tiers of commissions. But the fact that you don't have to literally design, you don't have to build, you don't have to create any type of content. It already comes preloaded for tons of different industries. So you'll never run out of an industry, or there's never will be an entrepreneur. Like, COVID is kind of jacking it up. But even when we're back open, literally going to local meetups and meeting people that are in different industries and say, hey, I can help you grow your business. How? Just send them the link. You don't even have to tell them. All you have to do is say, hey, go to this link, or hey, let me text you this link, or hey, can I email you this link? And there's over 400 different ways that we're doing this within Builderall. So this is an entire business within itself, because Builderall is known as a SaaS company. Now, if you know anything about SaaS companies are blowing up right now just because of the fact that it's giving people cloud access to there's nothing to download. The fact that, usually with SaaS companies, there's some sort of monthly recurring revenue. So that allows us to have a steady and predictable income, because the fact that we're able to sell SaaS software. So literally, as far as biz ops, I don't know a better industry to get into than becoming either a SaaS developer yourself, or the next best thing, because you don't have to take any of the risk. It's already taken for you. It's a SaaS affiliate. Like, literally, this joint is ridiculous. And look, like they added even more back here.
Oh my! Hey, right. It's crazy, because if you scroll to the top, I use that funnel right now. And
which one?
Scroll up. It's going to be the first one. And then if you click on my link, you'll see that all I did, Kurt, watch what I did. Look to the right, scroll up, my agency funnel. Let them preview that. Then I'll tell you my URL. You put my URL and you'll see it. All mine is dmc.elevateyourbrand.info. So you see this cool funnel, right? You see how this funnel looks? Nice and easy, right? You're letting people know that you can help them build their brand. You're a marketing expert. I use this exact funnel for my brand. If you type in DMC, which is digital marketing consultant, dmc.elevateyourbrand.info, dmc.elevateyourbrand.info.
.info.
Yep, .info. It should pop up. And yeah, watch this. You scroll down. It took me 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes to have my site built. That's my logo. Scroll down. You'll see my picture. Free consultation. Unlock. Our main focus is how we help your business grow. Look, there's me right there. Your marketing expert. So I had a website for my brand in 5 minutes.
I was about to say, how long did it take you to do this?
5 minutes. I put different. I didn't even change the faces for my testimonials. I did change the words and throw my logo up there and put my link. I still have Builderall's link there. So it took me 5 minutes to have my brand launch. And if you click on free consultation, that'll take you to a form. Once they fill it out, if you go up a little bit higher, if you fill that form out, and then it's going to take you to my calendar, so you can schedule a time to talk with me. So I use this for everything, but this is going to take you to overcold. It's packed. Let me go ahead and
that's packed.
Let me open that up a little bit.
But the fact that you did not have to build this website, the fact that all you had to do is come back here and choose from over 400 different already designs that you can come back here and start promoting your business, and you can start helping and jumping in some of these Facebook groups and some of these meetups and some of these clubhouses, and literally just showing people where to go. That's the point with an affiliate. With an affiliate, you just have to be a master recommender. Like we've all had, hold on, let me bring it back to us so you guys can see my faces. So we've all had like a favorite movie or favorite show or something that we love this so much that we just recommended it to someone. That's basically what affiliate marketing is. Like, I'm not one of those ones that tell people to promote stuff that they don't stand behind. We've always said you have to be a product of the product. So if you want to have your integrity in this business, you want to have the integrity just so you can sleep well at night yourself, always promote stuff that you actually use, that actually aligns to your core values. Me and Suess have been using this program quietly. For those of you who know, some of you know, but we've been using this thing quietly for 3 years. You know what I mean? 3 years. And now we're here and we're telling people we love it by now. We're already sold. So we feel like, get with a company that you feel like you'll be doing the world a disservice if you didn't let someone know what you have. Like how Suess, when you came across this, how criminal would you have been if you didn't let your boy know about the company?
I think about that day so many times, man. I'm like, just imagine if I didn't say anything. Like, I don't even think I would be here if I didn't say anything to you to see what else you could do with it. That conviction would have never been brought back to me for me to stick with it. So it was the best decision I ever had, was just opening my mouth, because you don't know. And there's so many tools, you don't know what somebody's going to get in here and master. Bro, I didn't know you was going to be a website designer. You didn't even design websites before you got here. Then when you showed me your first site, I'm like, wait, you just did that? You figured out how to do that on this? Okay, so this is the only platform I ever want to use. Rod did this on here. I know I ain't going to be able to design like him. But if you want to figure out how he did it, you could do the same thing. So it was the best decision I ever made, bro, was opening my mouth.
Yeah, so
this decision.
Just think about how we feel about this company, where we feel like the best decision was just opening our mouths. And we're telling you now that you guys have the opportunity to lock arms with us. You know, you guys have the opportunity to come in here and be shown from us personally on how to literally go out here and earn an income online, how to go out here and be a professional recommender of the program, of the software. So where we can show you how to earn passive, we show you how to earn residual income. We have Facebook groups dedicated just for this 100% Builderall, showing you guys on how to monetize the system, how to monetize the tools, how to get out here and not just use them to grow your own brand, which is perfect. Like I said, if you're a barber and you have your barber business you want to get popping, dope. If you're a realtor, you need your real estate business that you know these tools will be perfect for, dope. But the biggest thing is that we're showing people how to come in here and how to generate passive, reoccurring, to go with those, they always used to tell me, those passive and reoccurring bills. How many, it's a lot of us, it's not the fact that we don't know how to earn money. You just don't know how to keep it. You don't know how to grow it. And this is literally what we're showing you. We're showing you guys not only how to come in and how to earn income, but how to earn it in different currencies. We even have different systems on the back end that show you how to grow it after you've earned it even more. So we're covering all basics, but you got to act first. You guys got to get in touch with us. You got to get locked in. You already see where my link is right here. If you're on Suess's channel, holla at his link right here, lock arms with us, all the stuff that we're telling you guys. Once again, this is just the beginning. You're going to be hearing about this company. You're going to be hearing about some of the moves we're making. If you don't get in, you're going to be sick. Not even if it's just for the tools, but the fact we're trying to tell you the community, the leadership, the education is second to none. And I've been in the game for a minute. Sue's been in the game for a minute, and we don't say that lightly. We wouldn't be up here putting our names on the line for this company if we did not believe it in 100,000%. And we've been a part of other opportunities, and we didn't come out here and step out on how we're stepping out here. We're both CEOs of our own brands. We're both CEOs of our own company, but the CEO has got us brought into the vision of this company to where we're uniting with the company. And now we're saying we also represent what you want to represent. The CEO wants to put 1 million entrepreneurs just in the US alone. 1 million families with at least one Builderall entrepreneur. That is, I know how big this software has changed my life just because someone opened their mouth and recommended it to me. Just think about who other life could be changed by you doing the same thing. Whether I know some of us are already in Builderall. I'm happy. I'm great that you're locked in. So you already know the mission. You already know the plan. But now just to make you feel comfortable recommending what we have here, guys, because we have something here so amazing, something quite like the fact that we're on here saying that we're brand ambassadors, we get to come as we are with this company gets to show you how this company really is. And the fact that I'm telling you that it's changed my life. In fact, I'm telling you with Suess, it's changed his life. We don't have to go to 1 million different softwares anymore. We are not only have the tools, we are being educated on digital marketing, on tech, on crypto within this community. So listen, I don't even have too much more to say. I know my partner is going to follow up with the sauce anyway, but get in this company and don't let us be with the next 24 months. Just like Suess, what you keep telling them about crypto? Who's been telling them for day one when ETH was at $80, $90, and now that's not even I told you so. For something to go from $80, $90 to $12, $30, that's not even I told you so. For something to go from 3,500 to 40,000, that's not even I told you so. That's just like, so once again, we're standing in front of you with the next thing, that next big thing.
And Ryan, you know what it is? It's the only thing, because even with those platforms, even with cryptocurrency, even with our other, every opportunity, everything you've heard me talk about online, I've used Builderall to promote that. Like I've used this platform to get that mission out. The people that have joined me and different things, I even have we have members areas where there's customers in our back offices right now. It's all through this platform. So everything has funneled through this platform because this is pretty much the connection. So I don't have anything else to say, Rob. I know we actually got crypto call. I'm ready to actually jump on that. Really, I was supposed to be on it 30 minutes ago, but you know, this platform, the mission and the mindset are the important things when you think about it. You have to be clear on what you want, and then you have to believe in what you want. This platform gives you everything. And to make matters better, I don't want to say worse, to make matters better, you connect with the people like Ra and myself. We help you to propel it, because yeah, you can jump right in here. The training is so easy. You could do it yourself, or you can partner with one of us where you can reach out to us where we can walk you through it. Or if you're somebody that doesn't have time, you can have it done for you. You can actually use it. You can give us your links, right? And we can actually go through our community and have it built for you. So many ways for you to really take this opportunity, take this product, because that's what it is. It's a digital product, and you can create the time freedom. You can create the financial freedom that you want to get to the next level. And that's all I got. I'm ready to go.
Right now. I'm gonna give them the links once again. If you're watching this on my channel, thriveraw.com, click get started with Builderall. Your baby get started. If you're watching on Suess channel, this is suessvilliano.info. Just click build your own brand right here, and that'll allow you to get started. And this is just the beginning, guys. We're going to be coming back with a lot more sauce. I promise you for sure. We're going to show you guys on how to get started with your brand. We're going to show you how to build websites. We're going to show you how to grow your market. We're going to show you how to do it all. We're going to show you how to do it all. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate your time. If you like anything that we're saying here, get in contact with one of us, and we're going to get you in. And we see you guys on the next one.
Let's grow.